Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to our channel MCQs platform and our page Learn Basic English Grammar. Yesterday we read about four types of the noun in which we studied about proper noun, common noun, singular noun and plural noun. So today we are going to learn five other remaining types of the noun. So let us move to learn remaining five types of the noun. The fifth type is what? Countable noun. So before going to start, I'm going to give you a little information. In few words, we can say countable is somehow or something that is able to be counted. Such as I can say 1, 2, 3, 4. What is this? This is the counting. Okay, and we can say 1 pack of lace, 2 pack of lace, 3 pack of lace, 3 lace, 4 lace. We can say, or 1 egg, 2 egg, 3 egg, 4 egg. This is what countable. So these are the nouns which are able to be counted. So let me define it in simple words. Countable nouns are those nouns that can be counted or measured. Okay, so I hope you understood. Now let me give you examples. For example, Ali got 10 packets of Lays for the trip. For example, Ali is going on the trip and before going he brought 10 packets of Lays. Okay, so this is what a specific number. We can say how many packets of Lays? This is 10. 10 packets of Lays. So it is what? Able to be counted. 10 is the specific number. It means it is countable. Okay. Similarly, we can say another example for this countable noun. It is Mom asked me to buy a dozen eggs. This is what? A dozen eggs. So a dozen is a specific. Matlab, it means one dozen eggs. Okay, and it is measured as 12 eggs in one dozen. So we can say specific dozen in means 12. Okay, so this is what another example of countable noun. Another example we can say I saw an aeroplane in around 7 in the morning. This is another example. We can say here an airplane. It is what? A single airplane. It means a single airplane. So we can say again there is a specific number, and that is what n means 1. I hope you understood about the countable noun. Now we are moving towards our sixth type of noun, that is uncountable noun. Understood? Now it is very simple. We can take a great meaning from the name of the topic or the type, that is uncountable noun. We can say these are those nouns that cannot be counted. However, we read in countable nouns that can be counted or measured. Here we can say that are unable to be counted or measured. Okay, we can write the definition. Uncountable nouns are those nouns that can not be counted or measured. Okay, We can say this category of nouns includes both concrete and abstract nouns. Don't worry, these are another types of noun. So these are simple concrete noun, just like those noun which can be handled or touched. We can touch them, okay? But abstract noun which are unable to be touched or felt, okay? We can say I have a lot of homework to do. So how much homework we haven't mentioned here, how much, and we are unable to mention. We can only say a lot of. It is not measurable, okay? It is uncountable, okay? So this is what I have a lot of work to do. Similarly, we can say I have a cup of tea. How much cup of tea? A cup of tea. But we are unable to measure tea. Somehow we can say in a glass the measurement of the tea would be different and in the cup different, so we can never say 1 tea, 2 tea, 3 tea. It is not measurable, okay? So again, not a specific number, okay? So this is what the second example. We can say the third example is we are facing terrible weather today. So this is what unmeasurable. We cannot measure how much terrible weather. Whether we can never say one terrible weather, two terrible weather, or one weather, two weather. This is not measurable. It may be more or little bit, but not. We don't know how much. Okay, so it is again not. So again, we can say this weather is not measurable. Cannot be counted. Okay. So this it is all about the uncountable noun. If you have any question, you can ask in the comment section. Now we are moving toward seventh type of the noun, that is collective noun. Collective noun. So what is the collective noun? We can understand from the topic name or type of the name collective noun. Its name gives some perspective or some definition itself that collective means something in the group. These are the nouns which name words that are used to denote a group or objects, animal, or people. Okay, so we can define it in somehow. A collective noun. A collective noun is a word. Naming word that is used to denote a group of objects, animals, or people. Okay, objects, animals, or people. So we can give example. For example, for animals, we can say a, a herd of elephants. Now, what a herd? A herd is what? Herd is always the group of elephants. Herd is used for the group here. Whose group? Elephants group. Okay. Similarly, a pride of lions. This is what? The group of lions. What? Pride is collective noun which is showing the group of noun. Okay. Similarly, we can say a swarm of bees. It is a group of bees. Okay. Similarly, I can give you another example, that is a flock of sheep. This is another collective noun. What is the flock? Is the collective noun of in which it shows the group of sheeps. Okay, now we can say this is what a group or the collective noun for animals. We have used this only for animals. You can get many more examples on the Google. Similarly, if we are going to give the collective noun for human beings, human beings, for the group of human beings, for the group of people or human beings. Okay, we can say a band of musicians, people who are in sitting in the group. For example, you have heard about the Coke Studio, where you can see some are sitting for their for band, some are sitting for the we can say music amplifier. So these are the group of people who are sitting uh, side by side and doing their own work for a single thing, that is music. Okay, so here a band is the group of people who are sitting for the purpose of music. Okay, musician band. Similarly, we can say a board of directors. For example, we can say board of directors in the business for the purpose of business. Okay, they are sitting in office for the purpose of business. Similarly, we can say crew of sellers. This is another great example. Sellers. I hope you understood. Similarly, a company of actors. We can say a company of actors. There is a group of actors sitting. It is known as a company of actors. If we are going to move for objects, this it is the collective noun for people. Okay. If we are going to give collective noun for objects, for example, for group of objects or things, then we can give example. For example, a pair of shoe, okay, a chain of mountain, a fleet of ships, a bunch of grapes. Okay, so these are again the collective nouns. I hope you understood. Whenever you are going to give a whole group a name of whole group, then this naming word would be counted as countable, sorry, collective noun. Now we are moving toward eighth part of the noun, that is what? Concrete noun. I told you here that we will read about concrete noun. Here you can see concrete and abstract noun. So in the end, we are going to read more types, concrete and abstract noun. These are more simple than other nouns, types of nouns. So it would be eighth number. What what its name? Concrete noun. So concrete nouns we can say refers to objects that are what? Material, that are used as material. We can touch them and can be perceived by the human senses. For example, we can see them, we can touch them, we can sense them. Okay, so these are sensed by the human beings. We can sense them. So we can give its definition. For example, we can say a concrete noun refers to objects that are material and can be perceived. What I said you perceived by the human senses. Okay. For example, we can touch, we can sense, we can see, we can smell. So these are all based on the human senses, the five senses. Okay. For example, we can say the Pen is on the table. We can say a pen is on the table. Now, one more thing you have to remember that it doesn't mean if a noun is count if a noun is already counted in one type, then we cannot count in another type. It is not possible. We can count a single noun in different types of the noun. For example, pen is the common noun. As I said you earlier, that pen is a common noun. If we can say this is the its company name is dollar, then we can say dollar pen. So dollar pen would be known as the specific noun. And similarly, if pen is the simple, we can say common noun. And similarly, pen can be touched, then we can say it as concrete noun. We can touch pen. You can take the pen and write down the letter or anything, any sentence, whatever you want. Similarly, the table. Table is again concrete noun. You can uh, take something from the table or keep something on table. So this is the concrete noun. It is touchable. You can touch them, you can sense them, you can see them. Okay, remember? So now we are moving towards our second example for the concrete noun. We can say sorry, I had a cup of coffee. Okay, now again the cup is again touchable. You can touch it, and coffee is again you can taste it. So both are what uh, we can say concrete noun. Similarly, Ali or John goes to school by bus. We can say bus is what we can touch them, we can sit over it on the seat of the bus. So it is again concrete noun. So I hope you understood about the concrete noun. Concrete noun. We are moving toward last type of the noun, that is abstract noun. Inshallah, we are going to conclude it with the examples. So number nine is abstract. You can read or memorize these nouns in contrast, concrete and abstract. Concrete is opposite of abstract, we can say. Okay, abstract nouns. So, what is abstract noun? If I have already said you it is in the opposite of concrete noun, then I hope you understood. Something that some nouns that are not sensed by the human beings. For example, we can say perceived by the five senses of the human body. We can never perceive it by the five senses of the human body. Okay, we cannot touch. Simply we can say these are the nouns which we cannot touch. For example, let me write first its definition. Any entity that cannot be perceived or by the five senses of the human body are called as an abstract noun. Okay, so this noun can never be touched, never be perceived or sensed by human beings. Five senses of human beings. For example, we cannot see, we cannot taste, we cannot smell, we cannot hear, and we cannot see. Okay, these are the five senses. We can give examples. Examples what? For example, simply we can say love is strong emotion. This is what love. Can you touch the love? No. Okay, this, you can never touch the love. If you are going to give someone the name of the love, then you can touch him or her, but not by the sense. If you are loving someone, then that love can never be touched, okay, or sensed. Similarly, honesty is the best policy. Okay, then Here is again the honesty. Honesty can never be touched or smelled or sensed or watched. Okay, it takes sorry, it takes a lot of courage to raise your voice and stand up against injustice. You can see courage. What is courage? You have to say it is again abstract noun. You are unable to touch your courage. Courage is not if someone is standing in front of you. He is very bold. He is very strong. And you touch his body, it doesn't mean that you are touching his courage. He is a human being. He is a man or she is a woman. Okay? You cannot touch her. If you touch, then it doesn't mean you are touching his courage. You are touching his body. Okay, so this is what all about the abstract noun. I hope you understood. If you didn't watch our previous 4 types of the noun, then you can watch them and on the same page on the same channel of MCQs platform and our page on Facebook, Learn Basic English Grammar. If you have any question, you can ask freely without any hindrance on our comment section. You can write your question in comment section and you can ask. If you want any improvement in our lecture, then you will always be appreciated. So goodbye, we will see you in our next lecture for the usages of noun and these types of noun. Then further we will move in detail one more topic on the noun, that would be all about the noun used as a verb, noun used as an adjective. Okay, our next topic will be all about the usage of the different components of a sentence under which noun can be utilized. So see you tomorrow. Allah Hafiz. Goodbye.